It's us, your pals. Yes, Leland, did you want to say something?
No.
It's us, your pals, the League of Ridiculous Conversations, back at it again here around 7:30ish on a Tuesday night, and we are happy.
The people had choices tonight of things to watch.
Yeah, you could be watching the State of the Union, but you came here instead, and we think that's a wise choice.
I'm sure it's going well.
I don't want to be pissed off right now.
No, I'll let all the late night hosts tell me tomorrow morning over my morning tea. I get up early enough that I vampire for about an hour and a half before I go to the gym, and I'll let them tell me about it so I can beat things up as I'm listening.
That helps.
It does.
I mean, I've never thought about it in the moment, but upon immediate hindsight, is every human in the vampire world white?
No, I have a couple.
There's black vampires.
Yeah, I have a couple minions that
vampires,
are multicolors. What?
Vampires?
Oh.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about the townsfolk.
No, I have some that are not white.
Oh, okay. Right on. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking of specific ones. Steph,
I mean, you purposely went out and found the white ones, but the rest of us didn't.
Well, because white people need to be enslaved, and I'm finally saying it.
Why do you always do it at nighttime?
Because it's wild. It's the LoRC podcast, girl. We getting
Plus,
wild.
it's the hard version, so the alcohol will counteract the ginseng.
It's like, we'll land somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's like a Fourth Loco.
The
Did you
people
have to
the
shake
people
it
need
up
to know.
before?
I don't know. I didn't.
Shake it up.
Shake it up, baby.
I wonder how you like. You don't like it.
You can clearly taste the alcohol in that one.
I don't know. Alcohol can't really. I mean, sorry, tea doesn't really cut alcohol for me.
It's not good.
Like,
it's not. I can taste the malted alcohol, the green tea.
Do you enjoy
the
an
ginseng.
Arizona on its own?
I do. And I can taste the honey, but I somehow can taste them all separately, like they're in different rooms.
That's why
you probably had to shake it first.
What you were supposed to do, not shake it, but like, this shit.
Maybe pour it into a glass and stir it a little bit.
I don't have a glass. Listen,
of course.
I'm here. I'm here with my girls. We're partying. We won the gold medal. I don't have cups.
This is the one room in the house that he doesn't have anything near him as far as food or cups yet.
Because it's a new office.
Because I just finished. I not finished. I as you can tell, I'm not where I normally am. I've moved locations, and now I've not completely set up. So give me a couple weeks, and we'll have some.
No, there's no judgment. I was just making a joke.
Sounded judgy.
Yeah. For podcast listeners and for us here on Discord, Anthony is hanging out with the women's hockey team, Olympic hockey team right now.
USA.
Oh, you don't have to cheer that anymore.
Women's USA. Women's USA.
Do we?
Yes.
For the time.
We also might.
You guys want a Thundercat update?
Oh, sure. We got a little TC update.
So we are now officially calling him Thundercat.
Is that preferred?
Was that
no? I actually said it to his face, and he did not rebuttal. So it is Thundercat. Like that is what we call him.
I mean, that's like
I don't. But I remember how I was trying. Like I never know what to say. Like TC, Mr. Cat. Do I call him by his real name because he never really introduced himself?
I feel like I would just blurt out, "Hello, Mr. Cat." Kind of like, "Hello, funny. Mr. Gump."
Mr. Cat's really funny, and I'll probably knock it. I'll probably rock that out eventually, but we're still cool. No, because I watched his actually episode, which was very, very funny, and I was telling him, I said, "Hey, like I want to give you a compliment," and he goes, "Okay." I said, "You have forgotten more about anime than I will ever know." Like I was just like, I said, your guys' knowledge on that episode was jarring, but also amazing. And he was like, "Yeah, I know my shit." I was like, "Yeah." I said, he goes, do you regularly watch the show? And I was like, yeah, sometimes. I don't watch it like religiously, but I do enjoy it. It's a very fun show. He goes, yeah. And I said, I really think Iffy's funny. So like, I enjoy him. And he goes, oh yeah, that N-word is hilarious.
Goodness.
I was like, I think I enjoy you more every time you come in. Like you like your vibe. I compliment. I said you were on a different level of like life. And I said, I appreciate it when you come in. It makes me feel good. He was like, it's okay, my brother. That's what I'm here to do. And he just kind of like poofed out of the store. And I was like, this is exactly how I wanted this to go. This is a good time.
in my head, when you tell stories of Mr. Cat, it's just Dave Chappelle as Rick James.
It sort of is, yeah. Like Leland's the Charlie Murphy of the TC stories.
There's a little bit about that because he came in one day and not one of his outfits. And I was like, you okay? He goes, yeah, I just got up late. I was like, okay. I was like, you know what? I respect this. But I did see his album is dropping in April. Okay, I saw the cover on Spotify. I listened to the singles a couple times at the store. It's good. Yeah. Like we listen to his music in the store occasionally. I'm always afraid he's going to come in when it's on, so I don't play it a lot. It's like,
oh shit! To quickly change it to something else.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's got a nice vibe for the store. Only about an hour. After a while, it gets a little the same kind of repetitiveness, the funk a little bit. So I like to mix it up a bit. But I think he's very, very talented. I saw him on Colbert the other night too. He was doing the guitar for the band. And even Steven was like, well, Thundercat, it's been a while since you've been here. And I was like, okay, so that's what he's called. It's just like,
I mean, that's his professional name.
No, it is. I just wasn't sure if that was just like, I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway.
I mean, not to infer that you are like a close friend of Mr. Cat.
No, God, no. He probably doesn't know my name.
I think he does. I do feel like not everyone's calling him Thundercat. There's got to be some TCs and Mr. Cats. I'm sure his mother calls him by his government name. Like I'm sure it's happening.
Sure. Anyway, no, it was cool. He came in on the weekend. It was just me and him in there for a bit. He was just kind of bobbing around buying some stuff. Yeah.
Love that.
He doesn't have all of your Sonic issues yet?
I don't have much.
Because he's been there buying them.
Nah, he doesn't usually buy stuff. He's a Marvel guy.
Right on. Nice.
Yeah.
That makes me feel happy.
Yeah, he's a Marvel guy and Spawn. He digs the old school Spawn stuff.
Right on.
Yeah. I had a customer, Steph, a lot of these words aren't going to mean anything, but I want you to still be here, okay?
I'll try. Thank you.
Thank you. There's a real good artist that is very, very popular right now. His name is Dan Mora. He's kind of like DC's big art guy. His work is fantastic. And then Frank Miller, who is a kind of there's not kind of. He's a very famous director / writer. Anyway,
I'll give you one of those. I'll give you one of those.
Yeah, I don't know why I said director.
He has directed. He's not a famous
artist.
director.
It should have been artist and writer. I don't know. Look, I've been up since 4, y'all. You got to give me a break. So make a long story short, it is Anthony, hold on to your butt. So they're bringing out a Dark Knight Returns facsimile tomorrow. Yeah. Why do you think it's coming out tomorrow?
Is that how you say that?
Facsimile, yes.
It's not facsimile.
Okay, that's what everyone says.
But it is spelled like she is saying it. Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
when I type it out, that is how I spell it to make sure. Facsimile.
Facsimile. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Anthony, do you know why there's facsimiles coming out for tomorrow?
I couldn't imagine.
No, because it hit me hard. 40th anniversary
Of the Batman?
of this one book.
I mean, that sounds accurate.
No, it is accurate. I had to look it up.
So what's a facsimile in terms of comic book?
They do it's just a reprint. They will reprint a comic of merit or of notable something with all the original ads. So like you can get the
okay.
comic and look at all the tacky 90s stuff or the 80s or the 70s stuff in it.
It's kind of fun.
That's fun.
It's
I
fun.
Yeah, I like seeing oldie.
But here's the thing. This book is very, very famous. Like very, very famous. And if anyone remembers, I jokingly said a couple weeks ago, I think it's one of the most overrated, nonsensical books ever made.
And it made Kevin Smith laugh.
Made Kevin Smith laugh. That is accurate. So we had a guy coming in over the weekend, and to say that
purred directly into the mic.
Yeah, just it wasn't me. This gentleman walked in, and to say that this gentleman walked in and whatever, I don't want to be like too mean. When you conjure the image of a comic book nerd,
Comic book guy?
It's hard to describe, but this slack-jawed yokel came in, and he was just kind of like mouth agaze, and he was just kind of walking around. I was like, you need help? And he's like, yeah, I'd like to get into comic books. It was like, okay. He's like in his 50s. I was like, right on. I said, anything, like, where are you at on this train? And he was like, I watched a movie and it said Frank Miller's name on it.
Oh.
I think I'd like to start there. I was like, okay. I said, well, anything specific? He goes, I hear
him.
Which one? Frank Miller?
Yeah. What's
I mean, you can if you want. He looks frightening.
Steph, the guy who did Watchmen.
No.
No.
I know,
Sin City.
That's Alan Moore.
Alan Moore. That's what I'm
Yeah.
Sin City.
Sin
That's
City's the
Sin
movie.
City. Yes.
Yeah.
Steph, I know you've seen Sin City, right?
I like Sin
Yeah,
City.
he wrote Sin City, the comic book. And one could say he directed part 2. And so I said to the gentleman,
bad one. Sorry, go on.
It's not terrible.
He co-directs the first one.
I mean, it's not as bad as The Spirit.
Wait, his name is Alan Miller?
No.
Frank Miller.
Frank
Thank
Miller.
God. Because I looked at Alan Miller and he was an Alabama inmate, and I was like, yeah, he looks scary.
Oh my God, Frank Miller.
Alan Moore and Frank Miller's love child.
Oh my God, it's the scariest writer ever.
That sounds
I'll
accurate.
this in our group chat so you just know what I witnessed.
Frank Miller looks like the dude from Friday the 13th.
Jason?
No, not Jason. Sorry, Halloween. The doctor from Halloween.
Oh.
I was like, you mean the guy that warned you about Camp Blood?
Pleasance? Like the first guy?
Yeah.
Anyway, so he says, I watched a movie.
Does actually do that?
Okay,
all right, that photo, that photo I give to you. Yes. Yes.
For the audience, Jordan held up a accurate photo.
Pure
of
evil.
Donald Pleasance as Frank Miller. So we walked around the store a bit. I was like, well, if you want to bomb around the store, see if anything pops out, I'll I was really busy that day. So I was like, I'll give you some direction. I told him about Sin City. I was like, have you seen Sin City? He's like, I like that movie. I was like, great. Here are those books, and so, and at this point, I don't think I'm being punked, right? Like, I think this is just a normal interaction with just a very sheltered, not very good talking to people dude. So a comic book fan. And so I'm sitting there and he goes, yeah, I really like Frank Miller stuff. I was like, great. He's got a lot. He's crazy, but he's got a lot, and he goes, has he ever done Batman? And I kind of just took it and was like, yeah.
You have to know that he did.
He did not. And I was like, yeah, it's a very, very well-known story. He goes, oh, do you have that? I was like, yeah. So, I gave him Dark Knight Returns. So like, yeah, this is Dark Knight Returns. This is kind of probably considered his single-handedly greatest work of literature. And he goes, oh, okay. So we get back up to the register and he's walking super slow. Like it takes him 5 minutes to get across the store. And my store's not big. And he gets it and he goes, has he ever done Daredevil? And at this point, I was just like,
yeah, you have to feel like you're getting punked.
I'm like, are you is Ashton Kutcher about to fucking pop up somewhere in the store? Like, because this can't be. This is wild. And I was like, yeah, actually, it's probably considered the greatest Daredevil book ever written. He goes, oh, do you have that? I was like, no, I do not. That I'm out of right now. And he goes, oh.
They don't print that one very often, do
they? With the show coming back, it's back in rotation, but it's, not so often. So he was like, well, I'll order some stuff. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, well, I'll give you a call in a couple weeks. He's like, okay. And he just kind of like meanders out the door. And I was like, and I think there was a customer. It was just like, am I being punked? And he goes, I don't know, man. But he goes, to pull both Batman and Daredevil and Frank Miller, that's wild. I was like,
like if he's like, did he do anything Greek? You'd have to just call him out at that point. Like,
right?
Like, to say Batman, a lot of people have worked on Batman.
Sure.
Not nearly as many as worked on Daredevil. To name them both, when you are unaware of the person in the first place. Which is also to say, you're kind of unaware of comic history in general, which is not a bad thing. But to walk in and say both Batman and then Daredevil is kind of wild. And I am also suspect that someone was playing a joke on you. There were hidden cameras. Did he have a tie pin? Or did he have a big hat on?
Oh man.
Did he have those meta glasses?
Yes, that's actually what they actually use now.
I'll stop talking here in a second, but this is weird to say in 2026. I get crank called at least once a couple weeks by the same person. And it astounds me.
I like this, the same person.
It's the same guy because it is the same voice and the same noise in the background. And it's the same private caller number. Like, it's just, but it's like, sure, if you want to do it once, cool. But it comes in like Bart Simpson style, like repeatedly within an hour period, I'll get like 12 calls. And I'm like, bro,
what kind of crank calls though?
It is, so he'll be just, and I'm going to make fun of him because the voice is wild to me. Because you hear, it's got noise in the background, like either like loud music or someone talking, usually like a movie. And he'll be like, hello, I would like to ask, do you sell comic books? This has happened. This is how he starts it up every fucking time. And I was like, yep, yes, I do. And he goes, I would like to purchase a great deal of your books. It's like, cool. Because I know he's not. He goes, could you pull out all the Batmans? That's it. And I said, no, I can't do that. You can come in and check them out. No, I don't want to do that. Can you pull out all the X-Men's? And by this point, I'm like, okay. So on Saturday, Mark, it's me. Improve your voice, bro, because it's getting old. That's like, but this week I was extremely busy, and my coworker had not shown up yet, so I was like fucking all over the place. He called, and he was like 4 times in a row. By that 4th time, I was like, dude, I get it. You're bored. I said, stop calling for today. Get a life. Don't call me anymore today. Please. I'm busy. So I hang up. Of course he calls back. I just let it ring at that point.
Do you have caller ID?
I do. It's just private caller.
Sure. But you saw a private ID immediately come back up.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, all right, well, I know that's a fucking bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I could do what the boss does and just hit
star 69
on. No, just on, and the phone doesn't ring.
Oh.
We don't do it often. It's like,
hey, I get it. Sometimes you just gotta turn the phone off.
I actually did it a couple weeks ago. I forgot to hit end when I hung up with a customer. I want to say I helped that person to answer that question. I don't really remember, but I just put the phone down, and I had a guy come in, and he was like, yeah, I've been trying to call for like 2 hours. I was like, oh.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah, it's been on off the hook the whole time. I was like, my bad.
You have a rotary phone?
No, I mean, it's a fucking portable, walk around business phone. I forgot to hit off.
20-foot long cable.
Yeah.
Shit.
Giant,
anyway.
Fucking Gordian knot in the middle. Those were the days.
Anyway,
I still don't
yeah.
understand why every one of those cords knots up like that.
I just figure it was because you keep stretching it and unstretching it, and it doesn't like it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
feel like it's got to come back, right? Like, that's what it's
Why would
built
it come
for.
back?
Because it's built like a spring. It's supposed to.
Oh, I thought you meant like people using the corded phone. I was like,
No,
no, I
I'm
don't
talking
think
about
so at all.
the spiral phone
Oh,
that
God, yeah.
we all had. You still have on like office phones, but like they inevitably they always get knotted up. Like no matter how good you are to it.
Yeah.
Wait, do office phones still have cords?
Yeah, my desk phone has a cord.
Yeah. Some phones
Steph,
do.
your phone has a cord?
No, we use headsets.
Got it.
But
I haven't seen
our
a
old
cord on a phone in
phones
so long.
used to have the cords. And it also had that like opposite thing.
Oh,
so that you could, like,
shoulder.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Wow.
that.
Which never really worked, I
That's
feel.
cool.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't. It doesn't.
No.
No.
It
Wait,
feels like it's
Steph,
more
do you
work to hold
currently
it.
Steph, do you currently have the Janet Jackson like microphone?
One
Oh, no.
Where it's like it's the
Yeah.
thing, you just are like,
Little
hello.
one.
No,
Da-da-da-da-da.
it's smaller than this. It's smaller than my headphones, but there's like the little there's a little mic in front where it makes you
This-
feel like a pop star. Yeah. Like
Mark, I'm glad you're here. We've been playing a vampire game, and we can name our minions. I made you a minion in our community castle.
Oh, you too.
We needed an 8th person, and I was like, I let that dude cook for almost 3 days because I was like, I can't think of a name. And then it hit me. I was like, Mark, we know a Mark. I'll put Mark in there.
I've got Robert and Mark in separate castles. Mark fit a naming scheme I was doing, and the other one is full of like just people I know.
But it's funny because I made Minion Mark like the best. He's the most powerful person in that fucking castle.
Nice.
Like, send him to the hard areas. Anyway,
I like because I have, and I assume you feel this the same way, Leland, because I have a castle named after people I know. When I send them, and in the game, you can send your minions to areas to essentially like raid and pillage, and
Sure.
come back with shit. I know you know. I'm telling them. When I send like, oh, Leland and Steph, I love to just kind of briefly imagine the adventure that they go on.
oh, I do
Oh.
the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Like, oh, what an unlikely couple. Robert and Steph are going to the Badlands.
I
Oh.
sent Scott and Steph to go get gold from the ninja city the day. I was like, they had a good time. It's like,
Yay.
I was like,
I'm
just
glad.
pointing out and talking about random shit. It's
Like, I think about the travel most.
yeah.
You know, not so much the there and the pillaging part, but like, oh, that's a long way to go. They would have a lot to talk about.
I sent Jordan on a solo mission to get silk today, and I was like, he would like it that way. It's like,
No distractions.
Well, that's fun.
yeah, so good times.
Robert and Steph getting distracted by Pokemons. Pokemons.
Yeah, apparently there was a big Pokemon drop over the weekend. Had to hear about that. A lot.
And why you
No.
don't sell Pokemons?
Oh man,
Is
every
that
fucking
a
week.
sentiment? What is it?
I couldn't tell you what it is, Steph, but it was a big deal.
I got my summer what is it? My cards aren't in front of me, but I got that summer Pikachu box where it came
Summer
with like
Pikachu box.
Yeah, it came with a Pikachu coin and
But
like
it's not summer yet.
their summer Pikachu yes.
Where can I get the fat Pikachu plush?
I haven't even seen that thing yet. Yes.
What?
Can I Google this? Let me Google.
Apparently
So-
Japan.
So back like when the Pokemon anime first started, Pikachu was a little chubby mouse.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
little chubby guy. As the seasons go on, he eventually like kind of like slimmed down his model.
Yeah.
So now modern Pikachu looks slimmer. But I miss the chubby Pikachu.
Yeah, my trainer because he knows that I work. Anne, my coworker from time to time, who works at a card store, so he knew that, and I got a text. Hey, bro, can you ask your friend if she can get me an ETB of Ascendance Hero? He puts parentheses Pokemon. And I was like, so I just happened to be with Anne that day at the store, and I didn't even read it to her. I just said, can you like do this thing? And she goes, yeah, it's gonna cost him $100. And I'm just like, $100. It's like,
Did you go for it?
oh yeah, I had to go in and get it. Oh yeah, it was the whole thing.
Really?
Oh yeah, but I found out cards it's a wild world. It's different from my world, like in a sense of like ordering and stuff. And I'm trying to get a handle on just the verbiage, but like I found out like was it they allocate boxes to stores, and to me I don't get that because I'm like, just sell them. And my friend's store got 11. I was like, you had 11 boxes. She goes, yep. I was like, you have a line out there like 35 people. She's like, yep.
Yeah. No, it's a whole
okay
thing.
Like just
scarcity is part of it.
I told you,
but it's not scarcity though. In 2 weeks they'll be able to get them as many as they want.
No.
Oh,
it's
so
just these first 2 weeks. She was saying
release is scarce.
No, stores still have caps on how many you can take.
Okay.
I think that's so dumb.
Like me and Roseanne,
well, they also
for
stop
Black Friday.
scalpers.
Yeah, Black Friday. Black Friday last year, me and Roseanne went to Target for one of the drops, and it was just like we were in the Black Friday line, but we didn't know there was a separate line for Pokemon. So some people who went there early were there already for the Pokemon line, while we went in for the Black Friday line and then went back out for the Pokemon line. But we were still able to get a bunch of shit. It's a crazy world. People will buy all the shit and then go back out and sell it there for way more than what they paid for it. And I'm just like, right?
Yeah, like he was telling me, like he went to the Target early in the morning at like 6 a.m. and the line was like 70 people deep. And he said, and some lady went up to the worker or something and then came out and she was like, they only got 20 boxes.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, you can see the faces in those first 20 and you're like, oh shit, this is gonna get rough. I mean, I had last week during Absolute Batman week last week, I had this dude, I thought we were going to have a problem. For the first time ever in 20 years of working at this store, I saw a dude like get nerd rage. He was like, are you taking all the variants? And I was like, oh shit.
Like to another customer?
Yeah, it was these two dudes were like, are you taking them all? And there was a moment where I just was like, let's see how this goes.
Michael Jackson gif.
I was like, not really my problem. It was like,
should have been here earlier.
I'll follow like
kinda.
I'll follow some accounts that will show like crazy customers or just like people like scalpers.
Yeah.
And like, no, it is a whole thing. Like it's almost to the point that like I could go to Vaughn's before work and I could be in the parking lot and know exactly who's gonna walk to the what is it? The Pokemon vending machine and all that. I mean, I was one of those people. I went in, I got my groceries. It's like I walk in, go to the little machine, swipe it up, everything's sold out, swipe it down, walk away. And then turn around, someone does the same thing. People walk by, swipe, all kinds of people. People you won't even expect. Sometimes it's a teen who has all this Pokemon gear with them, and you're like, yeah, I know exactly where you're going in. You're gonna walk in and you're gonna walk back out because it's probably not gonna have anything in stock. And then sometimes you'll see like the moms, they drop their child off to school, they're checking if there's anything. But like, no, people are fucking crazy. Like it was to the point that I even heard like some of the Vaughn's workers started like working together to touch the machine and grab stuff and then try to sell it. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Like
We all need a
sometimes
side hustle now.
I just want to pack.
Yeah.
like I don't want to fight with anyone for it. If it's there, I'll buy it. And it's also like depending, like I have been into the scene, but like I have no what do you call this, to like resell? Like it's not
You have
the
no
goal
intention
is
to
not
resell.
yeah, the goal is not to resell. I like cute cards. I like weird fucking cards. So it's just like I
You
just
know
feel
the
like
one
that,
card I want you to get me? It's
yes.
an Angry Charmander.
It's expensive.
If you could ever
That's
find
that's a very sought out card. I also want that card. There's some really cute ones that came out that I really, really want. There's an otter one. It's on a beach towel beneath the sun, and it's so cute. It's so expensive. And I haven't gotten lucky with some cards. Yeah, some I have. Oh. No, it's been a fun thing, but like, no, people go really crazy about it. Like I told you, I went to the card shows and there's these little hustler kids that like they have all their fucking slabs. They go table to table. Hey, are you buying? And then like they have all their things on, and then I hear them like essentially just get turned down by like the other people because they're not interested. But like little hustlers, man, it's crazy. I don't know.
Are
It's wild.
Labubu's dead?
Yes and no.
Because I hadn't heard shit in almost 6 months.
That's because everyone grabbed them all already.
Good.
Yeah.
Die on the
David,
vine, you
we're
fucking
all
thing.
crazy. No, like I think they've been more easily acquirable that it's like died down.
They're not releasing the rarities as often.
Right, okay.
I mean, the last one I saw was like, well, they have those giant ones. They're like $200 or 100.
giant
200.
Labubus.
Ain't no way.
Yeah,
How
they're like
big are we
they're
talking?
big.
Unacceptable.
They're big. They even have the figurines. It's not Labubus. There's like a Molly one. There's like these other characters. But yeah, that thing's like 400, 600. It's just a huge ass figurine. They're kind of like the Dunnies or the Monies or the whatever those called, the bears. The sneakerheads. Sneakerheads get those big bear looking figurines.
Oh, right. Yes.
I say Dunnies because Dunnies mean they're already done. The money ones are the blank ones. MUNNY and then DUNNY. Monies and Dunnies.
I mean, you explained it perfectly. I still don't understand it.
You just making up shit now.
Yeah, those things.
Those things.
Yeah, they're around.
Huh.
Yeah, there's trends, man.
Look, everybody has
Crazy.
a thing that they collect.
Sure.
I collect otter things. Oh, and mini things. You know what I've been doing
collect
lately?
lewd ass anime wall flags.
Also true.
I started getting those little mini verse things, and I'm having a lot of fun with them because they're really tiny things to do.
Really tiny what?
So they usually come in like these little containers, like the little miniverse things. It's a little shelf. And it came with a nice terracotta looking board. And this is in my windowsill because it has to set from being in the sun. I made a little candle.
Cute.
Yeah. I just flip it and then it's gonna go on that little board and it's gonna go in this little stand. And they're just like little mini things. They're like little mini crafts. But the novelty of them are so freaking cute. I bought a candy one, and even on the label, it had a little packet of gummy worms. Like tiny little trolley gummy worms, and you could rip it open and the candy's there. It's not edible. It's all little crafts, but it's so cute.
That's not worth it.
No, I don't want it anymore.
God,
I want
why
to
do
eat
you
a
have
little worm.
Give me a big fat worm.
I don't know. You talk about that one big fucking gummy bear that you had that you used to slice pieces off of, and I think of that all the time.
You do, Steph. You bring it up so often.
No, I do. I truly do. You
When
know
I
why?
see it in the store, I go,
No.
Anthony had one of those ones.
You know why? Because you got me this
You go to
gummy
Spencer's
fish,
often?
and it's in my room, and it's right near my desk. And every time I see it, I think of the gummy bear and the slice, and the fact that you would slice it in slices, and I was just like, I just can't imagine.
I never
that.
actually finished it all.
I know.
I ballparked
did your
how many
body, did your
left.
body start to like retaliate against it at one point?
I mean, I still have high cholesterol, so maybe that is my punishment.
You know, sometimes I'll eat candy, and then I'll realize at one point, like, I don't think I should eat this anymore, and then I just stop.
That's quitter talk.
No.
My boss, he bought something at the store. I have never had these, and if I have, my memory of them, I have to assume I've had them because I'm old. But like, so Cadbury does those the mini hard shell chocolate eggs for Easter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay. So like, I had never really. I have no memory of ever actually having any of those by any reason.
The hard shelled ones, right?
Yeah. So like he brought them into the store, and I had one, and I was like, is this the best Easter candy that's ever been created? Because this is fucking good.
So
like I'm all into this hard shelled chocolate right
the
now.
mini eggs.
The mini eggs, they're like legit good. I was like, oh, these are real good.
So those reminded me of in high school. Hershey's Kisses had kissables that were the little hard shell triangle candies that had the thick ass like chocolate shell, like a peanut M&M, but there was no peanut inside. It was just chocolate and that thick hard candy shell. So very much a Cadbury mini egg. I loved those. Those were so good. I don't know. I like thick hard candy shell on things. It's not good for your teeth, but I like it. Because, like, Jordan almonds, I like Jordan almonds.
Jordan, do you have almonds?
Yes, they're delicious and covered with.
They're
almonds covered in
pastels!
hard candy.
Nice.
pastel
I do
colored.
like those hard covered almonds. Yeah.
those
I
are
like
good.
the white, like the yogurt maybe flavor.
Oh, those ones are good too. I like
Yeah.
those.
But as we discussed, I'm ancient, so I like a
Werther's
raisinette.
original. Sorry,
Dude, Werther's originals are
like
legit. I don't know why
Werther's
people
legit.
shit all
They are
over.
good.
They're
They are
so
really
good.
good.
Werther's is funny because I used to have Werther's. One time I had Werther's in my purse and he goes, why?
because you're a goddamn grandma.
Grandma.
They're so good.
I mean, if they are
Do
in
you
your
not
purse,
want
that is
one?
grandma behavior.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
I think what would be more grandma behavior is the fucking strawberry candies.
I love that candy too.
Oh, because they look like little strawberries.
Yes.
open up,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
So
My-
good. It's got the gel in it. I'm like, oh yeah.
At
That
my
is also
auntie's
grandma
house,
behavior, though.
I
Yeah,
don't
sure.
know. I don't know how many people saw this, but at one of my auntie's houses, there was a jar and it had like a doll head, and pretty much those strawberry candies were like the bonnet of this head. I don't know. I think back then they had weird fucking crafts.
Was this also the house that had the haunting in it?
No,
Okay, just checking.
but they
Is
had
this
a lot
scene
of
from Hell House LLC.
they had a lot of figurines of Princess
Ooh,
Diana.
Fuck that movie. Yeah, Princess Diana was a thing, right? I went to my buddy's house in like
My auntie
early
had the
college.
plates. She had the figurines.
Like he was Latino, and we rolled up in his house, and he like warned me. He goes, "Hey, it's a lot of Princess Diana shit in here." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, like how much?" He goes, "It's all that and Jesus." I was like, "Okay, legit." Walked in. Not only was there like a Princess Diana, very expensive, I'm gonna say Barbie doll, but it was
Yeah.
better than a Barbie
Yeah,
doll.
the dolls, the
Like-
figurines.
Like a Hot Toys, but like a Princess Diana hot toy, and it was in like a glass case.
Yes, a glass
Like-
case. Yeah. with a clock sometimes
Yes.
that dinged every fucking hour.
It
That
was next
shit.
to it was next to the altar of Jesus, and I was like, "This is wild." And I asked, I was like, "Do Latino people love Princess Diana?" He's like, "Yeah."
I don't
I was
know,
like, "Oh,
man. It
okay."
was a thing.
I
I
didn't know.
think
The
on that Venn
vintage dolls.
diagram, those two cultures are a circle. I think
Princess
100%.
Diana and Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right. So every Princess
Yeah,
Diana
the
stan is also a Jesus stan.
porcelain dolls. My aunt had a lot of these displayed,
Wow.
and they had the little jewelries and stuff, and I wanted to play with them, but she was like, "These
Not
aren't.
having it.
You don't
You
play with
can't.
these dolls.
I
You
mean,
can't play with those dolls."
you can't. You can definitely not put her in the Barbie sports car.
Yeah.
But did they what was it shit.
With the tiara,
The
came in a
dolls,
case.
Princess Di.
You
I
get
lost it,
distracted by
whatever
your
it was.
joke.
I don't know. Those porcelain dolls, those freak me out. I also don't like the ones where their eyes close when you lay them back. I don't like that. I don't need them to
Oh,
open.
Jordan, do you know what she's talking about?
You don't know
Old
those dolls?
old dolls in the 70s
Oh,
and
dude,
80s and
they're so
down.
fucking
Like
scary.
when you would lay them down, they
Yeah.
would close their eyes because
Yeah.
they're sleeping, and then when you
They
pick
go
them
like-
up, they
yeah.
would pop open.
They would literally like
Oh,
you
it
look,
is
and then you
very
lay them
upsetting.
back,
Yeah.
eyes closed. You
I
was
hold
like-
them
all
forward,
Conjuring movies.
eyes
That's a
open. And
trap.
I was like, yeah, I don't need this shit to blink.
That's
Because
peak
if you
dolly
held it
technology at
weird
the time.
and it waddled, oh, its eyes would trip out. It is the most scariest thing ever.
Not until a
I
baby
like
could
that.
wet itself was doll technology at such a peak.
I
Oh,
did-
Baby
yeah.
Alive?
Yeah.
Dude,
Baby Alive,
Baby
yeah.
Alive was crazy. You mixed
'Cause it
its
was
little
alive.
bottle, you mixed its food, you fed it, and then it shit out of this hole. And I was like,
did,
dude,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I remember it was my friend's it was my friend's little sister's like toy. And I remember for Christmas, I was just like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And she goes, "Can you buy me more reusable diapers?" And I was like, "For what?" And then she was like, "For my Baby Alive." And I was like, why do you need reusable ones?" I was like, "Wait, so what do you do?" And she goes, "Well, you feed it, and then after it poops, like, you have to clean the diapers. So you like rinse it off, and then you hang dry it." And I was just like, I don't.
This bullshit of indoctrinating little girls early
Oh my
on,
God.
right? Like,
Yeah.
you have to be a mom. Here's a playset that is cleaning and cooking. Like, cool.
Oh man, they had a lot of those things. It's weird.
But us, we got guns.
Hell yeah, we did.
So, you know.
You know what
cool.
fascinating child toy that I always thought was cool? They had that baby bottle that had the milk in it, and then when you tilted it, the milk would disappear. And I
Yeah.
always thought that was so cool because then
Where'd
the
it
milk
go?
came back. There's that little
Leland's
Still
still
to this
asking.
day.
No!
Still don't know where it went. I assume it went into
Here.
it went into the nipple.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what I learned? It's
I'll
not
be honest, I just found that out. I just clocked it right now. I was like,
It
oh,
took
I
me
bet
a
it just went in the
while
nipple.
because I always thought it was like full, but it's only like the inner edging of it, I guess.
Yeah.
So that when you pour it over, it looks like a lot's in there and it's not.
Like the Halloween big knives that got the blood on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those don't work as well. This worked a lot better.
It did.
This
yeah.
one was so magical. I thought it was so cool. You know what I've seen lately that still kind of fascinates me? I don't know if this has ever like come across your radar or anyone's talked about it. Hatchimals. Hatchimals are that bizarre toy that it's like, okay, well, right now there's a Yoshi one that came out. I forgot if I
Yeah.
sent that to you.
So you buy this thing. It's literally an egg, right?
Yeah, like
Okay.
a whole egg.
And then
You have to
do-
get it, and you
Yeah.
like maneuver it in such a way, and it kind of warms it up or something.
Mhm.
Like
then
you
whatever's
like move
inside
it forward, move
breaks
it
out of the
side,
egg.
and it like warms up the egg, and then something will
OG
just
mystery box.
bash through. It'll just bash through the shell, and this egg will crack in front of your eyes. And this little mechanical thing is in the middle. And
Yeah.
it's a dinosaur. Well, the Yoshi one that I watched, yeah, it looked crazy because, like, she's moving the egg around, the little Yoshi egg, and then just like the whole top shell just like breaks up. and then like you could see it going, and it's just like kind of punching its little head, and it's like cracking, and then you see her, and she's like breaking it off, and it's like this, I don't know, like a plasticky kind of a brittle plasticky thing, so she kind of breaks it, and then it just kind of moves and stuff. But it's just wild that it hatches.
I don't like anything you just
Kind
said.
of cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're getting real crazy with things.
Yeah.
Like, I was really excited when I got one of those little mini figures, and then you put it in a bowl of water and they just turn huge. I really liked those things because it was so small, and then now it's like 12 inches, and I was like, wow, I didn't know this lobster would be this big.
I'm not gonna lie. Every so often, I'd say a few times a year, I think about the little capsules that you'd put in water, like in warm water, and they would dissolve, and you'd get like the spongy dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I think about that like slimy feeling in your hands. Like
You know, I like it.
like you didn't. No. I think I did. But like. Just like in that time, because you couldn't wait. You wanted the capsule to dissolve faster. So just kind of like working it with your fingers.
I think they still have that at Michael's, because I know what you're
Nice.
exactly talking about. It's either Michael's or Walmart. It comes with like, I don't know, 8 different capsules, and it says grow an animal or something
Yeah.
like that, and they just like these little pills. But yeah, those were fun.
Nice.
I liked those.
Good times.
So wait, as someone who used reusable diapers, hard fucking pass for the trauma. I never understood them. I know that it's a thing people do. I know it's the same as reusable mats. I know that's a thing, like reusable like pet mats. But I just find that wild because in my head,
You mean like pee pads?
yeah.
Okay.
What blows my mind about
You also
that is
crating your
like,
baby?
okay, let's say they shit on the mat. Are you just throwing the shit mat in your laundry machine?
No,
Or
you're
are
gonna rinse it
you
off first.
rinsing it off outside and then putting it there? Because I don't think that's an extra step that people aren't gonna do.
Mark, those are just called t-shirts in an emergency.
Oh,
Reusable toilet paper is a thing.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It is.
Well, that is something I'm not going to think about when I try to sleep tonight. And did not understand that I thought that was a joke.
It's basically a rag.
Yeah, that's just a rag.
I feel like
Reusable condoms. I know that's not a thing.
No, that's a thing.
It can't be. It literally says on the box, you cannot do that.
Not the ones you're
Unless
buying.
you get the reusable one.
Yeah, you have this. Leland, you're not reusing regular latex condoms, are you? You're crazy.
You have to get them sheepskin ones.
You're gonna get so many women pregnant.
Yep. Because I love pussy.
Leland's a big breeder.
Love kids. Can't wait to have so many. You know, Brian came into the weekend. Brian's got a 2-year-old.
Mhm.
I do not know what to talk to this child about. And this kid,
You don't.
I don't want to.
It's
but
2. Like
Baby's 2 years old, not a person yet.
Well, he'd be 22. I'll still won't see it as a person. It's just like, but like he just came out. It's just like he wanted me to like fake play. I was like, I'm working.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this. Like,
Oh.
and they just let him. I'm like, what do you want? What's your problem?
don't you have a job?
Remember that show Little Britain?
No.
Yeah, it was like a comedy show on HBO, two British comedians, but like they did a thing that made me laugh because it was like, it's just how I feel about kids. It's like she's a receptionist and she's sitting there and the little kid comes up and she goes, "How old are you?" And the kid goes, 5.5. And she goes, so you're 5. And I was like, that's how I am with children. Like, I don't want to play the game. I don't have any nonsense
whimsy,
in my... No, I
no,
just don't. Because I
no
don't
love
know.
of the game.
It's just like, I was like, why are you chit-chatting
Here.
to me? I just don't know what to do.
Ew.
Yes. But saying all that though, he's a cute kid though. It was like, he gave me a good knock joke, so that was great.
What's that?
What was the knock joke?
Well, his okay. Well, first off, you gotta know his name is Sunny Ray. So that first off, that's the whole clutch of the
vibe.
joke.
That's what he's bringing to the table.
He goes knock. I said, who's there? He goes, Sunny Ray. And I said, Sunny Ray who? And he goes, Sunny Ray me. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Love it. Real comedian. I love it.
I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, Brian, to teach this kid.
Oh no, that's
so cute.
Yes, you were supposed to
his
give him a
mom.
fist bump after that.
Oh no, he calls it hand boom.
You're supposed to give him a hand boom after that.
Yes, he always goes.
oh cute.
I love that. I mean, there's definitely kids that are just funny. Like, sometimes they're too fucking honest, dude. Like, it's kind of terrible. There's, like, I've heard so many stories where, like, my friends' kids are just like, Mom, why do you have a double chin? Why is your, like, you know, and I'm just like, dude, they're so honest that I can't. Or sometimes they give you answers that you didn't expect. Like, I remember when I was working at Ross, and I probably said this story already, but like, I remember I was working at working at Marshall's at the time, and there was like this lady and like her kid, and like they kept going through the aisles, and like this little kid just kept like suggesting stuff, like, oh, let's get auntie this, let's get auntie that, and then the mom just keeps going, no, she has this. Oh no, she has that. And she goes, okay, well, let's get auntie nothing since she has everything already. And I was like, damn. Or
That
just
kid
like
right,
another
though.
another time that made me laugh is he goes, Mommy, look, it's a Jason jar. And I was like, oh, he meant Mason.
Oh, I thought maybe it was a Jason Voorhees doll.
Yeah, no, he's like, a Jason jar. And I was like, that's not right.
Yes.
It's got a little hockey mask on it.
It's a Jason jar filled with Christine water.
Yes. The best of waters.
He had a kid come in. He had to be like 8 or 9. And his dad was asking about something, and I was like, yeah, it's fine for kids. I'm like, you should flip through it though, you know, parents' discretion. And he's like, yeah. I said, look, man, I worked at Sam Goody in the late 90s and early 2000s when Eminem was a thing. I tell everybody parents' discretion. I don't want to get yelled at like I used to back in the day.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, fair enough. You know, first question, what's an Eminem? And then it goes from there. But I said, and he goes,
guy who wears white gloves.
And the kid goes, or the guy goes, is it like full of sex? I was like,
oh,
no, it's like very violent. He goes, oh, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
I was like, there it is, America.
It's getting chopped off, blood spurting everywhere.
That's okay, but a
But
boob,
there's a single
fuck
titty.
you, fuck you.
Burn it to the ground.
I think one of my
Burn it.
favorite child interactions was when I had a kitten. No, I had a cat. I was getting rid of a cat. And this family came over to come pick it up. They were going to adopt it from me. And these two kids, they come into where back on 30th, you three remember. And for everyone else, like, this was a house where like 3 adult nerds lived. And so there was a variety of just random stuff kind of all over the place. And these 2 children kept asking where the other kids were. And we're like, no, we don't have any other children. Like, yes, you do. You have toys. Why do you have toys if there's no children? And I'm
It's
just
a just question, my liege. It's like,
and like I can't say what I'm thinking because the parents there, the mom's there, and I'm just like, but I am thinking like,
Kid.
bro, like you got a lot of like living and learning to do if you think like that this example of your life is everything. Like the fact that you can't even comprehend at like, I don't say 8 to 10, like not little, but the fact that like, oh, you've never seen like an adult nerd. Do you not have uncles? Like,
Look, kid, I'm an adult. These are my toys.
Yeah, these are mine. Don't touch that. That's a collectible.
I fucking work real hard for my shit. So I need you to knock that shit off right now.
You
But this
can't
one's
play with
still
that
in the
Deadpool
box, so I
figure.
took it out.
I don't know.
Fucking kids.
I'm the kid now.
Yeah, my
Someone gave me that shit over the weekend because Mike was asked a question at work and he goes, I don't know, let me ask the boss. And I was like, oh, is the boss here? And I looked around and I go, oh, he means me. I'm the boss.
You're
I'm
the boss. He's the Leland.
So I think Shane was like, you the captain now. I was like, oh, I've been the fucking captain. Now get back to alphabetizing.
I will be double checking.
Nah, I assume they know how to read.
Anthony, how's the music listening been going?
Ooh, yeah.
Still not good. The music.
Oh, I thought you meant the music.
No. The Arizona.
It was all trash. The last week of Black Month, terrible. It's like, what the fuck?
Black Month.
I couldn't think of what to call it. What's it called?
February, Black History Month.
My brain was just like, you're only going to get some of the words because you were tired. I was like, I'm going to go with the words I know. Hey, but you know what? This week in comic books, though, sorry, Anthony.
Go ahead.
They rounded out. They got all the Black History Month covers the final day yesterday for tomorrow's release. Got them all out just at the last second. Ahmed Best, who is best known for playing Jar Jar Binks, wrote a book about JarJar Binks, and it sold extremely well, which was
good.
Really jarring. But so
Everyone
Mike
loves
had
Ahmed Best. That's
right.
right.
No,
Yeah, he deserves a win.
No, 100%. But it made me laugh though because they did two covers. What do you call it when two covers put together and they make a mashup? Anyway, it makes a big picture if you put the two covers together, right? So they did all the black characters from Star Wars amongst two different covers, and Mike couldn't handle the fact
there's enough to be on two covers.
Yes,
there is. They squished them. It should have been three covers. I'll be honest, but they squished them.
Listen, Kit Fisto's got some black energy, but he ain't black.
He not on that cover.
Okay,
so,
just checking.
But Mike had a problem with Ahmed Best's Jedi character, which I cannot remember his Jedi character name right now from The Mandalorian, wasn't even on the book that he wrote.
Oh,
it was on another book, and he was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "But he's on the cover." And he goes, "Yeah, but not in the book that he wrote." I was like, "I hear you, but I don't think it fucking matters." Like at the end of the day,
it does seem weird.
It's kind of weird. Jedi
Best. Jedi Best, yeah. But anyway, yeah, that book sold the fuck out. But the cover was actually very nice. Yeah.
Anybody of note do the cover?
Couldn't tell you.
No, it's fine.
They're all numbers to me at this point, man. I just got to order and fulfill the need and go about my day.
All right. So, picking up where we left off last week, James Brown live at the Apollo.
Sure, that was good.
James Brown, like
yeah.
The man wants to do two things at all time: get on up and take it to the bridge. Like he almost does no wrong. I love James Brown music.
Is this the famous performance where they brought out the cape?
I don't know. I listened to it. I didn't hear a cape.
I thought maybe it was on the cover or something.
I also didn't listen. I put it on Spotify and then I listen. I drive to work. I do work. I don't pay attention after that. When I start hearing other artists, I know I've made it through the album. So my Spotify Wrapped is going to be like wild this year. Next, Jill Scott. Who is Jill Scott? Holy shit. I never gave that woman the credit. Like I heard that she was good. It's not a genre that I really have a lot of interest in, but sitting down and listening to that whole album, she's fucking great.
Yeah, she's a good actress too.
She did act in some things.
Oh, she's been in quite a lot of things.
Yeah?
I think she had a whole show.
Oh, But yeah,
Do I know who you are?
Jill Scott. What a great album. Like the peak, maybe the peak of the week. That one. Public Enemy. It Takes a Nation. Several other words to follow. Chuck D and Flavor Flav. What's not to love? I always forget their DJ Terminator X until they remind me many times Terminator X. I'm like, bro, that's a lot. You could have gone with either one of those two, but you insisted on both. But you Fight the Power, like Flavor Flav, who I only ever really remember as like the hype guy, like the ad lib guy, and then to be like, oh, here's some songs where he is doing the rapping. I'm like, oh, he could rap. He wasn't just this cartoon character. He was
He
also
didn't just have a big clock for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched season 1, 2 of Flavor of Love.
How'd that
That
go
shit
for
was
you?
hilarious.
That's where I know him from.
Yeah.
It's like-
Season 1 and season 2. And then we met New York, and she was something.
And then it was I Love New
Yes.
York from there on out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think she got a season 2 too.
She got 2 seasons, and she had a show where she goes on and does like random jobs.
Oh yeah. What is it? It was like working for something about New York working. She did a thing where she just did all these jobs. It was
I'm sure that went very successfully every time.
She did good.
I love that now Flavor Flav, who, like, I think if we're all honest, is like he's a B-list celebrity. Like, it's a name that you're familiar with, but you don't always maybe remember how or why.
I just know him as boy.
He was
right?
he was on the Surreal House, I think. Like, that's
Yeah,
pretty
he was.
pretty permanently cemented as a B.
Yeah, him and
Tops.
Bridget Nielsen were like in love.
He's on a Surreal Life first, and then that led to Flavor of Love because
That's
the
right.
thing with Bridget Nielsen did not pan out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
shocking.
what I love now is he is such a huge proponent for women's professional sports. And
Yeah.
like, I mean, I assume he has to be like funding money, because I do not believe he has the money to do all the things that he does. But just to be like, that's my thing now. I love women's sports and I want women's sports to be more popular. Like, what a fucking great closeout to a kind of
Love it.
weird career, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, I got to the album where Jordan was curious what I thought. Frank Ocean's Channel Orange.
I like Frank Ocean.
I could not name a Frank Ocean song before. It was a name that I knew of. Is it just me, or is he kind of like a little weird guy?
Yes.
Okay. That's the vibe I was getting from it. Like, I'm hearing
Jordan,
references.
yes.
I'm hearing references to things. The album starts with several video game like cue up songs. And I'm like, oh, is this dude like a nerd? Like a nerd ass nerd? And I don't catch a lot of that throughout the rest of the album, but I do kind of catch the vibe of like, oh yeah, this guy's got some kind of collectible.
There's literally a song called Pink Matter where he says Majin Buu 8,000 times.
He did. That's right. That is right.
The cotton candy, Majin Buu. Ooh.
I don't think I caught the Majin Buu that many times, but I do remember now, like, hearing it. That's a really good album. That's my number 2, right behind Jill
I
Scott.
like Frank Ocean.
Yeah, Channel Orange was a great album. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to it.
You should also listen to Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
It's a follow-up album, came out like 6 years after Channel Orange. And over the weekend, Frank Ocean just dropped a visual because he's dropping a new album sometime soon. It's been 10 years since Blonde.
Fucking respect the guy who's not trying to just churn out fucking art.
Yeah.
When he's got it, he puts it out there. Then we went to Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's the Way of the World. It doesn't have September on it. It's still good. It's still Earth, Wind, and Fire. I was really looking forward to jamming to September. But
You still can.
yes, I have
just saying,
the
like,
power, but I don't have it on that album. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like it's always a good soul funk, and those are like two genres. I forget how much I just enjoy innately, as if it runs in my DNA. If it's on, I do not have to know anything else. I'm gonna have a good time. Then I listened to Burner Boy, the one we had no idea who it was, no idea why it's there. Yes.
I listened to. Oh, what was the album? I listened to the album recently. It's either Baby Keem or J. Cole. Burner Boy is featured on
Well,
the album.
he's a Nigerian rapper. Most of the album was in English. Some parts might not have been. It's a little tough to tell because there was a lot of auto-tune. Like heavily auto-tuned on tracks. Not bad. If you had to pick 28 albums, it would not be in the top 50, but it was there, and I said I would listen to everything, and I listened to everything. It was fine. It wasn't bad. The beats and instrumentals were good. His rapping is okay. The autotune took me out mostly. And it was a long ass album. And then today is Michael Jackson Off the Wall, which, always a good time. Never gonna have a problem.
But not the best one.
Still good though.
No.
Like, I mean, I am realizing that because of like those early Jackson albums kind of coming from disco and funk, and dabbles of soul music, that is what I like about the Jackson stuff. Once you hit like the 90s and that stuff falls off and it becomes a more pop, like conventional pop sound, I really tune out. Like I don't care for Scream. Remember the Times is okay. Like when we were doing the Jackson rundown, a lot of those songs I just didn't have emotional connection to, but I do really enjoy that like 80s, mid 80s and back stuff. Like that stuff just it immediately feels like good music. Yeah.
We've been doing a thing here at the house that just ended. Is we always do our quizzes on YouTubes and shit, and we found this quiz that was guess the album covers of Spin's top albums from year 2000 and down. So nothing for the last 26 years is on this list. So 2000s and down, right? Okay. And it was going in order from 2000 to number one, what they consider, I guess, is the best album. So okay, so we're sitting there and of course Scott is like an idiot savant when it comes to music and like album covers. So he's like rapid fire. He knows them all, and I'm just like, that one. So for the first 1,000, kind of rough for me. I'd get them every so often and feel pretty confident about it. Mm-hmm. As we got closer to the last 100, it started to get a little more easier for me. I was like, oh, okay, we're getting into the areas I know.
More popular.
So, so the last 100 was this week, and we finished it the other day, and this has been like a 2-month thing because this guy only releases them every so often. So, and he only did it in blocks of 50. So like this, we've been doing this a while. So, and I kept saying, last 100, I've got to know a lot more. I have to, just by like sheer, just that, I don't know, I just have to.
Through osmosis.
Yeah, right. So we're getting down to it, and I got really thrown off that like number 68 was Thriller, and I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
I was like, that's not going to be in the top 10. Like, it's
Thriller.
I was like, it's Thriller. I was like, oh, okay. Thriller. And then like, was it like Purple Rain was in like the 50s or something? And I was like, oh, okay. Sure. I don't know what their criteria for this list is. We're getting closer.
To it.
And then fucking like like Madonna only had like 2 on there, and it was like a Prayer was in like the 80s. I was like, okay, so we're getting closer and closer. Like, so we get the top, and I don't remember the order, but I do remember it was like number 3 was like Radiohead.
Kid A?
And I was like, no, 2000 and down. So like, OK Computer.
Yeah. Oh, it's Kid. Oh, I guess Kid A might be
hold
2000,
on.
2001.
Hold your roll here, man.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, you're telling me that Radiohead is better than Thriller?
You're also talking about Spin.
I understand. Totally fair. And that is how I justify it in my mind.
This is like the list that you saw last time. That it was like the placement of where these songs were just.
Oh yeah, that list. Yeah. I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then like number 2 was Kid A, and I was like, so you're saying 3 and 2, both Radiohead albums are better?
Yeah, that's
than
suspect.
Thriller
Interesting
and Prince. It's like I don't. Do they even play
To
instruments?
put them, put them at 3 and 2, that feels.
I was so
super
like,
biased.
was like, and then fucking number 1 was Beatles Revolver, and I was like, Rubber Soul's a better album. This list is bullshit.
Yeah. Revolver I would not put in there.
No, not at all. Rubber Soul's clearly better.
White Album.
Ziggy is better. White Album was in the top 20. I was like, I also did watch your video you told me to watch.
The Gravel Pit? You watch Gravel Pit?
I still haven't watched it yet.
You've seen it, Steph.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because you're a human being with some taste.
My bad. But I'm just someone with no taste. I didn't get it.
You didn't. All right.
Nah. You don't need to lecture me. I don't need to hear a
Tough niggas, we're
recap.
doing it.
I was like, I just don't care. Like, it was 5 minutes long, and I was like, "Ooh, this is a long 5 minutes." I don't know.
You
what's
didn't
going
even
on.
It's a fucking banger, though.
I kept waiting for the hook, and to me there was no hook.
What do you mean?
Like,
There's no
What do
hook.
you mean?
There
Did
was.
you listen to the song?
I have never wanted to fight you
get it.
more than right now. What do you mean there's no
Singing,
fucking?
that's the
I don't
hook.
believe you
Yeah,
watched
it just
it.
didn't
I think
get
you're
me.
lying to us.
I kept waiting for like something to grab me, and it just never did. I was like, okay, even this prehistoric nonsense makes no sense to me. Like, I was just like,
It's not supposed to make
movie.
sense. They travel back to
That was
1
for the
million
Flintstones
BC.
movie?
It was for the Flintstones movie.
They never once mentioned the Flintstones. So
What do
I
you mean?
didn't
They
know
don't?
that.
It's all Flintstones.
Gravel Pit.
No. I thought
It's
maybe
fucking
that was
Bobby
just the
Boulders.
theme. I thought that was just the theme of the video. Like, I didn't know they made it for the movie.
I don't give a
Like-
fuck.
He's literally holding a Bam Bam stick.
Yeah, but so does people at Halloween, and sometimes they're not Flintstones. It's
Ooh, I'm
like, I don't
so
know.
mad at you right now. not
It
not
was
that you,
fine.
I'm not mad that you
Sit over
didn't
there
like
with
it.
With your top 100 spin. The fuck.
Yeah, where's 36 Chambers on that?
Wu-Tang was on the list somewhere in there.
36 Chambers, a masterpiece.
I don't know, man. It was 2000 albums. I didn't memorize them all, okay? But it's probably not better than Thriller.
Oh.
It's like-
I'm not mad that you didn't like it. I'm mad.
Sounds like it.
No, that's fine. You don't have to like it. But the fact that you found no joy of whimsy in it at all.
I found it just kind of like didn't really work for me. I was like, all this is kind of disjointed. It like none of it made sense to me.
Oh, I
found no flow
I just never saw the
whatsoever
video.
in the song for me. Yeah, I don't know. I thought the Bees one was better, and I didn't like that either. So like, it's just like
I think we're learning that Leland just doesn't like Wu-Tang.
no, it's I
mean,
don't think I get it.
Listen,
The thing is, Leland has to like organically find it on his own, and then he's all about it. He just needs
that
to.
is a fact.
One day, I don't know, maybe like he'll be at a bar, and then Gravel Pit will be playing in the background, and he'll completely forgot that you
He'll
shared
be in
it
the
with
right
him,
place.
and he'd
Listen,
be like, "You guys, I saw this fascinating video," and then he's just gonna go.
He comes across
defined
Uzi.
it himself.
There is no lies detected in that statement whatsoever. Yeah.
It's true. Like I'm not poking fun. It's just like
No,
I've
no.
learned in the years that we've hung out with you, you need to organically find something for you to like. We can't force it upon you.
Look,
You have to find it yourself.
One of my favorite things, and I actually told this to Shane the other day, one of my favorite things about Jordan is that he is convinced that Kendrick comes into the store, and I just don't know who he is. Oh shit! Did I tell you what happened? What happened at the baseball card shop the other night?
Kendrick came in.
Who came in? Was that
Kendrick came in?
No, we were closing up on Wednesday.
No,
we were coming in on, or we were closing up, and the Elvis, the guy that owns the shop, the comic card shop, comes and he goes, "Dude, do you know who the fuck was just in our store and dropped mad cash?" I was like, "Who?" And he goes, "Kanye." I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Kanye with his kids, man. He was in our store." I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
So his kids bought a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but he was still there.
Sure, no, he's there, but I can't believe like Kanye would like anything that the like regular people like. Like he doesn't affiliate himself with the serfs anymore. He is above it all.
Yeah, but
so like,
but I was just kind of like, "Who? I don't know how." If he had come into my store, I don't know how I would have felt about that, because it was just like, you did Power, and I like that song a lot, but you are a problem. Like,
you also co-signed Hitler.
I'm just saying, like,
he did co-sign Hitler, but he made like 4 perfect albums before that.
You know, Shane actually said the same exact fucking thing. He goes, he might be crazy. He goes, but those first 2 albums fucking pop. It's like, who are you, sir? Like, out of nowhere.
I would have made the exception if this list had College Dropout or Late Registration. I would have gone. I've cut him out of my Spotify, but I would have gone back and listened to those 2. I'd be like, well, it's for the list. I mean,
but I was just like, huh, that's cool. It's like...
So I listened to 2 albums this weekend.
What'd you do?
Pal?
The first album was called Luck or Something by Hilary Duff. Dropped on Friday. Album. It's a pretty good album. I really enjoyed it. I put 4 of the songs on the LoRC 2026 Earworms playlist. So I just enjoy the songs.
It's a little raunchy, but I like it.
I hope this album does not flop for her, because I feel like she deserves something, some recognition, because it's a good album.
It gives you a very nostalgic pop that I haven't heard in a while.
It feels like 2000s pop again. Yeah. It feels just reminds me of happier times.
Like, yeah.
Yes, that Robert, that's the that Mature is on, which probably one of the best songs on the album, because it's a great song.
Yeah. Does she come across as someone like, I don't know, what's she in her like late 30s or something? She younger than
mid 30s.
All right.
Yeah. She's like our age.
Yeah, she's our age.
Does it come across as someone like with some lived experience, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. I was kind of curious because I saw she had it out. I know, like through you more than anything else, like tidbits of like whenever she's popping up and doing stuff. And so I was curious, like, is she just trying to like immediately try and compete into that, like,
No, I think she's found
her
like
own thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think she just found an outlet to express, and then just did it, and was just like, here it is.
And I think that's the best way for that to fall out that way. That is what I was hoping it was gonna be.
Like, it didn't sound like anything.
Something kind of cathartic, and
it didn't sound like something. It wasn't like a shocker where I'm like, oh, you're doing something new. It was very nostalgic. Like, it took me back.
Right on.
So I enjoyed it, but like a more. I mean, one of the lyrics that I read today? It's specifically the lyrics said something about the bar.
Oh, roommates.
Yeah, roommates. Yeah, because I was reading the lyrics.
The bar,
something at the bar. giving head, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's a
girl,
good
do
song.
you?
Like-
Just do you.
I mean, who hasn't been there?
And then now she's touching herself and looking at porn because you don't look at me no more. Like, yo.
Yeah. That's the one that I heard. I was like, oh, do you, man? Love it.
Duff out here keeping
Yeah,
it real.
Yeah, I really enjoy that album. The other album I listened to is Casino by Baby Keem. People might know him as Kendrick Lamar's protege. It is a very good album. I really like it a lot. It is the album that I really fucking wish J. Cole's The Fall Off was. And I think it's the beat choice. Because J. Cole likes to use a lot of these like slower tempo beats. Like, I don't know, I just don't really like J. Cole's beat choice. I think that's my biggest issue with The Fall Off. Baby Keem's album Casino, though, some good beats on there. I really like that album. It's really good. I still need to give it a couple more listens through, but I'm having a much better time than when I listened to The Fall Off, so there's that.
You fucked up, J. Cole.
He fell off.
He fell off, yeah. It's right there in the title. Steph, you listening to anything?
I did listen to Hilary Duff's new album.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much on listening things. I did watch things. I watched
Finished Dairy.
Huh? Oh yeah, we finished Dairy. Ooh.
Did you cry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Buckets.
Oh
I
yeah.
cried fucking
I
buckets.
cried my fucking eyes out.
Yeah.
Did you guys feel another pair of hands?
Ugh, like I
Jesus Christ. When that when that thing happened at the end, I was like, the fuck.
I talked to my coworker about it because I remember when we were talking about it the first time, she was like, I've heard good things from you and another coworker. I just can't get into it. And I was like, why? And she's like, I don't know. It was just so like Goosebumps cheesy to me. And I like stopped and I was like, wait.
You don't remember Goosebumps.
No, I was like, wait, did you like the other? I was like, did you like it? Right? And she's like, yeah, I loved it. And I was like, what's your gripe about the show? And she's like, I don't know. I was like, girl, you know what? You need a lowered, like, first of all, I guess like it was just, I don't know, her expectations were too high. And I was just like, I mean, I set my bar low because I didn't know what to expect. Loved it. Fucking loved it. Like,
go in with no expectations. Always go into things with no expectations.
I just thought it was so good. Yeah. And then as soon as I got to the end, I was like, dude, me and Jordan finished it. I really think you should give it a second chance. Like, it was so good. I just feel like you would have loved it. I loved it. It was great.
It was yeah.
Ooh, so many feels. Lots of feels.
I like Pennywise's his dipped look a lot, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's horrifying.
I was like,
the thing is that's like, I think like I forgot how many episodes we got in before that was just what showed up when you went on to it, and I was just like, I don't know when he's gonna look like this, but it looks fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Watch that. I watched, I think it was called The Great Storm? The Great Wave? It was on Netflix. It was it's like a Korean movie and like a big wave, the Great Wave, I think that's what it is. It's like it got top in like the other countries or whatever. It was interesting. I didn't know where it was going. And then there were subtle hints where I was like, I don't know where this is going, but I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fine. It was a little, my dad couldn't keep up. We were trying to watch and he was asking all these questions. I don't know how to say anything without spoiling it. I enjoyed it. It was good. I cried. It was a fun time. That's another thing I like. I like movies where nature things happen.
Natural disaster films.
Yeah.
You like natural disaster films and military movies.
Yeah. We started to watch, what is it?
What are you, Ewan's dad?
The Lone Soldier? The Lone Soldier?
Lone Survivor?
Lone Survivor.
Is this the Marky Mark movie?
Yeah. I didn't finish it because I had to leave. But yeah, it's still on my list. I was trying to watch that.
We watched Lilo and Stitch, the remake.
The live
I
action.
still have to watch that. I needed an
Yeah.
opinion.
Where
What'd you
Ohana
think?
sometimes means family.
Yeah, Ohana sometimes means family. It was
Realistic.
fine. I mean, I cried, but you know,
Not as much.
yeah, I was just like, I'm still crying because you know that's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was fine. I don't know. We were kind of surprised at how much Tia Carrere was in it. Like she actually had like a full on role. She played the voice of Nani in the show, but
Okay.
she was Wayne's World's hot girlfriend in the movie, and
Okay.
I will always love her from True Lies. So like she holds a very special place in my heart. But she rolled up, and I was like, she's like in her late 50s, maybe early 60s, and damn, she can still get it. I was like, was it
59?
She's still getting it. I was this woman is still fucking
her name
beautiful. Tia Carrere. I love her so much. She was great. Movie's fine. I'd say watch it if you get a chance, but it's not like your life's not missing anything. But Jordan, you'll love this. I am 30 minutes in. Finally sat down to try and watch it. 30 minutes. I will go back to it. Fast 9. It's like,
You still need to watch Fast 10.
I know.
Your
I gotta
Fast
get
10
there.
your sequence.
It's like I gotta get there.
I
Let me just tell you.
You do first have to meet John Cena, and yeah.
Oh, the kid they had playing him in the past is like, that kid doesn't look like Cena. What the fuck ever? It's, like,
It's fine. They don't look like brothers. It doesn't matter.
It's I mean, and the fact the fact that Charlize makes a straight up like comment about it too. She like looks, she goes like, y'all don't look like family. Mixed bloodlines. You get a little Norwegian thing. And I was like, the fuck she just said to him? I was like,
The bitch you said it with that haircut.
God, I hate it so much.
Goddamn bowl cut.
She looks like a she looks like Will Byer out of Stranger Things. Like she got the fucking haircut. And I was like, she rolls up. I'm like, yeah, I get it. You're trying to do a Robin thing, but it ain't working on you, bitch. I need you to calm the fuck down.
The first time they did the reveal, I was like, "What the fuck? What the hell?"
I was telling Mike about because Mike loves this is like his franchise, so he's like, where are you at? And I was just like, I don't know. Mia just showed up. She's here to help. I don't know what the fuck she's there for. And he goes, oh yeah, because Brian's watching the kids. I was like, no, Brian's a little baby. He can't watch it. He goes, no, Brian, Paul Walker's character. I'm like, yeah, but he dead. He goes, yeah, but not in the movies. I was like, oh shit, I just thought they killed him in the movie too. I forgot when he rode off in the sunset. My mind, that car exploded. I don't know. I just was like,
no, that was Han.
Going off to his kids.
They gave him a good send off in there.
It's been a long. Okay,
God, he started singing that today too, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I look forward to. I mean. Look, the suspension of disbelief has been gone already. Like, there's no reason to try to function out in this movie. But like, this one I might have called bullshit on. Like, and I know they go to space in 10, and I'm ready for that shit. But like, fucking when he like hooked the car and like Tarzaned it across the ocean to another island, I was like, you know what? I don't think this. I might not be able to work on this one. This is dumb. It's like, the magnet car thing worked for me though.
As it's there, you just
like with the magnet car being picked up, I was like, that's some Bond shit. I'm used to that. That's fine. But like he hooked that car and swang it. I was like, the fuck.
It's car-based plot armor.
When are we supposed to have another one?
They haven't even started filming that thing.
Yeah, what's going on?
He says it's scheduling.
Oh, the cast
There's
is
like
too
20
big?
characters now.
I was gonna say the cast is too big now.
Back all the dead ones that they could. So it's just like
every single one.
Yeah.
Nine was the one where at the beginning Tyrese has this weird thing happen, right?
Okay. Just happened. Yeah. That was Mike also just as cryptic as you did. He goes, did Tyrese have his epiphany yet? I was like, yes, he has. He's had his epiphany.
Yeah, that is a lot of fun.
He thinks he has a.
Yeah, he's invincible. Like, I was just like,
he realizes that they literally have plot armor.
Yes, the movie's getting meta.
Like, I asked Mike today. I was like, are they like dating Ramsey? He goes, nah, but that's a joke. So I'm gonna stay quiet. He goes, but you just enjoy that ride. I was like, okay. I was like, all right.
This one's for Leland and Jordan. I watched Death of the Nile. I have now seen all 3 Kenneth Branagh Poirot movies.
But you watched them out of order?
Yes.
Oof.
So you watched Orient and then Haunting and then now Death on the Nile?
Yes.
Is that the one
Okay.
that I haven't watched yet?
He watched it. We should be proud of that.
Can't we
Steph,
be
you've seen
proud of
them all.
that? This one might have
Murder
been
on
the
Orient
worst.
Express, Death on the Nile, and Haunting in Venice.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Wait, did I see
It's-
Haunting of Venice first? I may have seen Haunting of Venice first.
We don't know.
I don't know either.
Death on the Nile is the worst of the 3, though.
It
so.
is the worst of the 3. There is so much bad CGI and green screen. Like it's rough.
It's clearly a COVID movie.
Yeah. And so I have to kind of give it a pass. It feels like the least inspired when it comes to the twist.
Yeah.
Like it's not bad, but it also kind of feels like it doesn't feel like naturally confusing. It feels like deliberately keeping you away from things
Yeah.
so that you can't put it together.
Although they did pick the perfect person to kill.
At the time, she was fine.
Not the acting.
yeah, she got a point there.
All the champagne to fill the Nile.
Yeah,
I forgot how
she is
I forgot a lot
really
of the movie.
making some choices. Army Hammer's also not great, but I don't think I've ever seen him be great.
I disagree. That guy's a good actor.
Where?
I don't know. I think he's great now.
That was a
since he's
genuine
been in-
question. I know it
No,
sounded it sounded
I mean,
snarky.
the Gay
but-
Peach movie is pretty fucking good. He
the
got
Gay
nominated.
Peach movie?
Yeah, if you don't know about that, then I ain't got nothing else to tell you on that.
You could tell me what it is so I could watch the Gay Peach movie.
Man from Uncle's fucking legit.
It's all right.
Peach.
Peach.
movie.
Peach.
It's
like
like
a
Timothée
fruit.
Chalamet. Call Me by Your Name.
Oh, I wanted to watch that.
Oh, he's in that?
Yeah, he's the guy that fucking Chalamet like jizzes
I've
in a
been
peach and he eats
wanting
it. Like,
to
yeah, it's a
watch
whole
that.
fucking
Jesus.
thing. What? You said you wanted to know. I told you.
Yes. You know what? And I'm not mad at you for telling. It is what I asked for. I wanted to try something new.
If you gave me 1,000 guesses, I would not have guessed that.
I'll be honest.
Facts are facts.
I'm still curious how it was filmed.
I mean, they didn't show it.
No, I know they wouldn't, but like, how much
It's a
did they show?
15-minute scene.
Yeah.
Think American Pie, but not as gross.
Zimmerman is scoring it.
And it's a oneer.
Yeah. Which just makes it more impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, so I watched Death of the Nile and was not thoroughly impressed. Some good stuff in there, but honestly, what really bugged me from the very beginning, they do that flashback of him in World War One, and he gets like half his face fucking blown off. And immediately I'm like, I've seen the other movies. He ain't got any scars on his face. His whole cheek is fucking blown out. You can see his fucking molars from the outside.
Yeah.
No scar. And then like at the end, it's like little scar. Like, no. Even that scar should have been visible from that behind that big ass mustache. It did bug me, and I kept looking at his face intently, trying to find edges of a scar, only to be disappointed that they never tried. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's the sound of I'm right.
no one said you were wrong.
I know, but I had to fill the space.
Fill it out.
I also watched Badlands, but I think I talked about that last week.
What are you thinking, Steph?
If there was anything else, no. We
No,
watched the
you
debut,
watched your wave
and
movie.
that was really
Yes, we did watch the debut, the Dante Basco teenage, coming of age, a movie
How old is he?
about a Filipino kid who learns, white people kind of suck.
well. No, he's a
He's a Twinkie.
yeah, he's a coconut was the words they
Coconut is what they
used.
said. Yes, he's white on the inside
Yeah.
because he's a Filipino kid. He has nothing but white friends. He wants to go to this white party, but his sister's having the debut that same night. Steph, explain what the debut is.
It's like a quinceañera but Filipino.
Boom.
Got it.
So Dante Basco, he ends up going to the debut. He has
and
a good
learning
time.
about his culture.
Yeah, his two white friends show up. They're like, "Oh, this is kind of interesting. We don't know what the fuck's going on here. Let's hang out for a little bit." So they hang out for a little bit, and they enjoy Filipino culture. They start eating the food. Oh my god, this is delicious.
This chocolate meat is great.
Yeah, this chocolate meat's delicious. And eventually, like, some stuff goes down. Then Dante Basco and his white friends, they go to the white party. So then at the white party, the one girl whose house it is really fucking drunk, and she decides to be the most racist piece of shit possible.
It's real bad.
Everyone put a finger up, do the thing like, you put a finger down whenever someone says something. Like,
fingers.
I have never eaten a dog. Sorry, I've never eaten a cat.
Yeah,
because she's fucking
wild.
racist, and he's the only Asian person there.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain this, but
he's like, I'm not Chinese. Like,
yeah.
I'm just like, whoa, bro.
Yeah, I know. Okay, this movie came out
Asian on Asian crime.
Yeah.
Came out in 2000.
This movie came out in 2000. A lot of things were said in that movie that would not fly now.
You have the most gangster you have every version of Filipino dude in this movie.
It was kind of like, I don't know how to, it's cringe, but at the same time just so relatable because us being Filipinos, we see this all the time. So just like seeing it there, and they got every fucking Filipino type there, is just like, damn, they got this down. Like, I watched this with my dad and my auntie Ning, and they were laughing because they knew it was fucking true. There's the aunties that talk shit, and she goes, see? They knew exactly what was going on, and
there's the weirdly flirty auntie.
Yeah, the auntie who's just like, you're gonna dance with me later, right? And it's just like, why? I don't want to dance with you.
And of course, they have the extra
well,
gangster.
You're gonna give me a kiss? It's very relatable because I've seen this.
They have the extra gangster Filipino guy who keeps dropping the N-word all the time.
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah.
Again, not a single black person in this movie.
Yeah. No.
Is this movie take place in like a single day, like a super bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like I said,
across like 3 days.
Okay.
But the main thing's on the debut
technically
day.
it was like 3 days because it's like before the party,
Friday, ends on
the
Sunday.
day of the party, the after party. But it was just the generic trope of, I want you to become a nurse. I want you to be a doctor for the family. And he's like, no, I want to go to art school. I want to draw
all
comics.
Your cartoons all the time.
It was just very interesting because as he's getting scolded by his parents, I'm looking over at my dad and auntie, and I'm just like, look at that, right there.
That's what it looked like when you did it.
Yeah, it's just really hilarious because they know, even like, you have to focus on your studies. And I was like, yeah, remember that, Dad?
It sounds good though.
No, I had a great
enjoyed
time.
it. It's cringy as fuck, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it was cringy as fuck. I remember watching that shit at a Filipino American, like, fucking what is it? Those, I forgot what they're called. They're like conventions where you like
yeah.
It's kind of like a Phil-Am club or whatever the fuck, But like,
Yeah, I don't know what to call those.
it was one of those things where it was just like learning about your culture and then growing up in America with super cultured parents and like trying to fit in. And it's that slight embarrassment because others don't understand.
Yeah, it's
I
like
that's
that
like,
one episode of Two Sentence Horror Stories
I
where
forgot what that one is.
this dude, he has a white fiance. He's about to get this big old promotion. He has to give his presentation and everything. But before he can do that presentation, he's getting haunted by his cultural Filipino self,
Oh
who's
God.
wearing like clothing like he works in the rice field. He's like, no, I don't want people to think of me that way because I'm not like that. And it's him just running away from his culture, and then things happen.
That does sound familiar. Yeah, I think I watched that
It
one.
was one. I did get one interesting with watching it with my dad and auntie. Apparently, it unlocked a memory in my dad that he hasn't thought of in over like 40 years, and he just started bawling. And I was just like, "Whoa, what is happening right now?" Because like the Filipino dad, like the dad sings a song, and I like was just like hanging out with my dad, and then like I just noticed like he made a face and then tears started streaming down his face, and I was just like, what the fuck is happening right now? What is happening right now? Right? And I'm just like, hey, you okay? And then it just unlocked a memory of like his childhood that has not come up in years, because I guess
Wow.
that song would never come up, I guess. Well, because you're talking about like, yeah, 40 years ago, and like unless someone plays this song somewhere and he just happens to be there, this would never come up.
Yeah.
So that triggered a memory of my dad being a little kid in the Philippines on the patio with my grandma my grandma and grandpa getting drunk off coconut wine. My grandpa's playing his guitar, my grandma's smoking cigarettes, and they're just drunk singing and having a great time. And then in unison, my dad and auntie start singing the song, and
Aw.
I'm just like, this song did not mean anything to me when I heard it the first couple times, but now I know it's a thing.
Mhm.
So it was
For
a
added
very sweet
context,
moment.
Steph's auntie that you referred to just now is her dad's
My dad's
sister.
Yeah, my dad's sister. So it was
Oh, an
just a
actual
thing.
auntie.
Yeah,
Yes.
my auntie Ming. Yeah, yeah. This was so that was just one of those really sweet moments where I was just like, "Huh, this like brought up a really sweet memory," and I
That's
was like,
nice.
"That was really nice." You know, it was a really nice moment. I was in tears because I was just like, "Oh, I never see you cry. So this is a big moment right now." Yeah, no, it was very sweet. I
Right
felt like
on.
sharing.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, that's not funny enough to go out on, but we're here at the end of our time. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. You have all been fantastic. We love you very much. If you would like to find our social medias, we exist as LORC Podcast on relevant social media places. And if you have missed any part of this show here on Twitch, all episodes archived to our YouTube channel. Search League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast and find years of great content and all that good stuff. We are here every week, Tuesday, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time-ish, where you will find another fresh episode of the League of Ridiculous Conversations, where we hang out, we goof off. Sometimes we got games, and sometimes we have fun stories to tell. It's hanging out late at night with your pals, and you are more than welcome to engage in the chat. We love to see it. And thank you to all the chat tonight. You were fantastic. Like we said, we know you had a lot of places you could be, and you were here with us, and that's pretty cool. We have a free Discord if you want to get in on that. We understand if you have canceled your Discords, but if you want to see some cool people being cool in general, then our Discord is fantastic. We have a lot of great channels that are staying active at all times. It is not a sleepy Discord channel. It is fantastic. And I know Shandod was out there earlier. Hope you're still out there. That boy is the lifeblood of our Discord. No sleep, only memes. If you want to find me on the internet, I don't know why you would, but I'm at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and Blue Sky. Jordan, where can the people find you?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a bear. Will I post something? Who knows? I probably won't.
Only one way to find out.
If you are here listening live, watching live, whatever, you're here live right now on February 24th. This is your last chance to log into Helldivers to get a free cape next week. So by the time you see this on YouTube, it's already too late. So if you like free things, just log in once. You don't even have to drop in on a match. You just have to log in, log out. You're good. Leland, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art. Sometimes I do art, sometimes I don't. We're in the don'ts. Steph?
I'm online at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
I like how Jordan out here like secretly getting paid by Arrowhead.
I wish. Many times I've been thinking about maybe I should just start making videos and try to get into the Propaganda Commanders program, but yeah.
Is that what they call that? They're like their influencer thing.
Yes,
that's pretty great.
Propaganda Commanders, yeah. Which is
I do like that. It is in universe and it is true.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you everyone once again. You are all fantastic. We love you very much. Thank you to the chatters. Thank you to the lurkers. You are all our favorites. We will see you next week back here, twitch.tv/LORC podcast, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time-ish. Until then, we love you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.